Good morning, guys. So the purpose of this video is to try to map out visually where we're going with the This I Believe essay. If we were in the classroom, this is something we would do with one another and collaborate on different ideas. And I personally am a visual learner, so I love seeing stuff written up on the whiteboard. If you are one of those type of learners too, hopefully this is helpful to you. Just as a quick reminder, your This I Believe essay is due this Sunday. And some of these pieces that I'm going through right now, we've already done. And hopefully it just is another way for you to see how I want you to go about the writing process. Okay, so the first thing we did with this activity was we made a list of 100 things that make us happy. Maybe that was easier than we thought or harder than we thought, but nonetheless, I was really, really excited to read all of those. They made me so happy. So after you created your list of 100 happy things, then we went through and we highlighted. And we highlighted things that we noticed. We noticed some similarities, things that stood out to us. Maybe as you were highlighting, you noticed that a lot of the things that you found happiness in had to do with your family. Maybe you noticed it had to do with being with your friends or participating in a specific activity, such as sports or extracurriculars, anything like that. So there's no wrong answer here, guys. This is totally just the things that you find in life that are best, and we are just finding some similarities from that. Okay, so whatever you decided from your list, then we started talking about what things in life are the most important to us. Okay, here we're up here. So what is important to you? Maybe you notice that it is things that have to do with emotions, feeling love, feeling safe, feeling supported with your family or friends. Maybe the things that are important in your life have to do with being in a specific place, like being in nature, or maybe being by yourself even. Maybe you notice that the most important things have to do with feeling healthy and feeling good about yourself, or exercising, or, like I said, guys, there's no wrong answer. This is just what I happened to come up with. But as you're starting to think about what is important to you, then we're going into our truth. Okay, remember how we talked about our beliefs, or what we believe in have to do with our personal truths. And everyone's truth is different. And just because a truth is different than yours doesn't make it any less true. It's just not yours. And that's okay. But coming to this point takes a lot of internalization. So I can understand if we're having some difficulties figuring out what our belief statement is. But I will say from the ones I received already, you guys are doing amazing. So what do you believe in? What is your truth? Like I said, that's really big. That's a hard question. But once you start thinking about what your truth is, you have to fit it into one of these 3 sentence stems. I believe that, I believe in, or I believe blank. There are some amazing, amazing examples from the resources that I gave you in the handout. So video essays and student examples, those are the formats that I'm looking for. So if you're still kind of up against a wall figuring out what you want to do with this project, definitely check those out. Some examples of belief statements can be anything from like, I believe in adoption, or I believe that life is a gift, or I believe that life is made up of little moments instead of big, or I believe that animals are kinder than humans, or, you can really, really go wherever you want with this. But you have to fit it in one of these 3 sentence stems. And that's what is your personal philosophy statement. Okay, that was due earlier this week. You're allowed to change them if you want. Truths change all the time, but make sure you pick one that you can write about. Okay, once you have your personal belief statement, and, for example, if mine was talking about being in nature, maybe my belief statement is I believe that nature is therapeutic, or maybe I believe that life is best spent being out in nature. Okay, that's the one I'm going to go with. Then I need to think about what experiences I've had that have shaped this belief. What experiences have I had that make my truth, and what story am I going to tell? Maybe it's that you moved when you were 14. Maybe it's that you love being out in the sunshine. It can be anything that you want, but that's where we're headed, is that we are getting to the point where we're sharing our truth from our stories. Okay, so that's all for this video.